Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and I feel a little breeze and it's feeling pretty good. I know it's going to get hot, but for now there's a little bit of breeze. You'll hear the wind chime moving every now and then. So, yep. I went to Home Depot yesterday and what's it called? I went to go get some cleaning, something actually I went to see if I can find something that I can put on my table to give it like a newer look, some type of sealant or something like that. But anyways, they wanted $30 for this big gallon. I'm like, I don't need a big gallon, it's just a little thing. But I didn't buy it because it's just too much, and I'm like, what am I going to do with the big thing after I'm done, you know? Anyways, I asked, hey, do you guys ever have wood on clearance? They're like, yes, we do. You just got to look around and see if you find it between the aisles. So I did that, and I found wood 70% off. So I found a huge 12-foot long one, and I think the other one was like 5.5 feet. And then the other one, I think that was it. So they were able to cut it. I decided to go with 4 feet. So they cut it for me, and this is what I came up with. So here right now it gets morning sun, and then this tree also has gotten bigger. It's some type of like I want to say it's a lime tree crossed with like a lemon or an orange, I'm not sure. It's the neighbors, but it's gotten taller, so I'm taking advantage of that. I was watching yesterday and I noticed that hopefully I'm gonna look again today. It gets no sun when it comes in the afternoon, when the sun is on that side and it shines through the fence. The tree does a good job in blocking it, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case. What I said to you guys previously in other videos, I think some of my plants that are struggling are the ones that are not getting enough sun to dry up. So I moved some plants. Really, I didn't necessarily need to move some of them. I just moved them to simply decorate it. They were in okay spots, but if I make more arrangements, now I know that I can move them over here or put them in the other spots where these were. I'm going to play with it and see what I like. So I really like so far this look. But yeah, I might move some things back because I liked originally where they were. I have a hard time changing things. If I really like it and it's working, then I don't want to change it. Now I feel like some of my spots look empty over there on the other side. But yeah, at least I'll be more motivated to pot because I'll know where to put it. That's the struggle usually, is like where to put it. Where is it going to get enough sun? Where is it going to get, where it's not going to get burned? Where is it going to be happy? So yeah, so now, let me just show you this little area. So this is my potting area. See, I get shade there right now. I'll get shade here for a couple hours in the morning. So I like working over here. Now I'm like motivated to pot even though it's summertime because I'm shaded and I'm not hot, dying in the greenhouse or anything like that. So this is really good. These were the ones that were in the front pot that were attacked by mealybugs. They're still struggling. I was just messing with them right now. I think I'm gonna individually pot them, treat them again, and see how they do. They're still holding on. I might put them into terracotta pots, so we'll see. Anyways, so back here I can see some of my plants, and then here are my chairs that I found in the garbage that I painted this beautiful mustard color. I really like this blue next to it. It really looks really nice. I had that planter on this, that plant over there, that arrangement on here, but like I said, I was just trying to see how it would look, so I moved it. I might move it back, we'll see. So I'm gonna just update you guys on this side, and then another day I'll update you guys on the other side, because I'm just trying to stay cool. So yeah, anyways, thankfully my ghost plant is still doing really well. I think it's going on 3 years. So yeah, I definitely think 100% sure that my plants do better when I pot them up if I make arrangement, especially big arrangements, they do better if you start them off in the fall. It gives them a chance to root and handle all kinds of different weather. So yeah, doesn't mean that one won't fail, but you have better chances. So yeah, this one is doing good over here as well. Still getting, I did notice that now I am getting a little bit of afternoon sunlight here as well, but I'm not going to move it. I'm going to leave it alone and just see if it pulls through. It's not burnt. I think those were only from water sitting and the sun hitting it. This one's not doing too good. I moved it over here thinking it would do better, and it's not. Again, could have been that water was sitting on it when the sun hit it. The other ones are doing good. So I know it can't be that it's just getting too much sun. It can't be that, because the pearls would be non-existent. They would have been fried, because pearls are more sensitive to the sun than that Echeveria per Newtonberg. So I know it's not that. I think it's just that water was puddling on there and the sun came out and did its thing. So yeah, this one, ever since so you know what? I didn't know, when this was in the greenhouse, I had seen like a little nubby, and I thought it was stretching on me. I'm like, oh no. So I removed the nubs and brought it out here. Actually, it wasn't that it was stretching. It was that it was growing. It was growing more paddles. So that's cool. But it's doing super good. Look at that dusty rose. Dusty rose are also sensitive when it comes to rain, just like the Echeveria per Newtonberg. But look, she's pulling through ever since I put her out here, and I did pot her up a while ago. So it could be that. It could be that she has established roots, you know. Even this one, the alto, is doing well. Just some dead leaves that I need to pull, but dried up leaves. But yeah, it's doing good. This one is doing better since I took it out the shade and brought it over here. She's doing so much better. I need to, what is this? Yeah, these are looking better. They were struggling. It was getting like a little bit of sun, just not enough sun to keep it looking good. So I had to move it this way. So they're doing better. The house is doing okay. This one is doing okay. This cactus is doing good. This was a little Aeonium mini something, and I knew I was taking a chance putting it there because Aeoniums, you know, are a little bit more sensitive to water. Especially now, I think they go dormant in the summer, so I don't know. That's a mini one, so I didn't know if the same rules applied, but it's almost a goner. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll let it do its thing. Here is my fret eye. It's doing good. I had it down there, but I had a few pots up here, so I put her up here, but I might put it back down there. She was doing really, really well down there. I think I am gonna do that. Put it right here where she gets that morning sunlight. They can handle also a good amount of light, this fret eye, so we'll see. This one is doing amazing, ridiculously amazing. Look at that. Look at the new growth. This gotten taller. It's beautiful. I actually should get more of these because I really like them. They're pretty. And everyone is super happy. Super, super happy. I mean, right here it's like perfect. It gets sunlight and it gets shade. So this one is really doing well. I'm happy with this one. Yep. Now over here, there's like never any major improvements with this. It looks like the same. This cactus always wants to lean over. No matter how many times I've fixed it in the past, it always leans over. And I'm always thinking that it's dying, but it's not. That's just, it leans over like that. I might have to fix it again. This flapjack hasn't grown much. These either. The ones that look happier are these. So yeah, I might pull this too as well. It hasn't been doing well. This plant needs more light. Okay, let's talk about this. This once was a beauty and it has fallen. Okay, let's talk about it. So what had happened was a lot of rain, and I kept putting it off in beheading the echeveria that was here. So I ended up beheading it too late, so I got a little tiny head of it, and it's surviving. It's fruiting right now. And then I decided, because I wanted the pretty mustard chairs. Well, what happened, here's what happened with this. Why did I move it there? Well, no, not here. Where did it get burned? I'll tell you where it got burned. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna tell you the whole story so you can understand. So I needed my cart to go there, right? Because that's where I get the shade to work. These chairs were there when I first painted them. So I said, okay, let's switch things around. Put my cart there, put the chairs here. That was here. I'm like, where am I gonna put that? So then I decided, you know what? Let's take it and let's put it over there. See how it does. Over there, it gets a lot of afternoon sun, but I thought it can handle it because this did get some afternoon sun too, but I think the palm tree was still protecting it. So, yeah, it got burnt. But it's still surviving. It's not dead. So I moved it over here because it gets some dapple light and some sun. So we'll see. I might redo this. I'm gonna leave it alone though till fall, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna. Well, I'm definitely gonna redo it, but in the fall, because it's just right now. I don't know. It's pointless right now. So okay, this is also doing good. Man, these things are troopers. Oh, let me knock on wood. This is made out of wood. I have had no issues with this one at all. These beauties right here. They're not super bum, even though they do look like super bum, don't they? Right? These, when I bought them, they were Murasaki. So, I don't know. These are bluebirds. I wish they had the colors that they get. These get pink really nice, but it doesn't get enough sun to make them pink. These cactuses have been doing well. They haven't died on me yet, and they're very firm. So is this one. So far so good with this one. I guess I did good drainage, knock on wood, on that one. And it could be the cactus's help take in that water, you know. So I don't know, it could be a few things. So that's what I'm trying also. I'm trying out how does arrangements that are packed do, you know. That's another thing I want to try. My sedum here is doing well. It shed a lot of the old one and it has new growth again, so it's doing well. This one was inside and I brought it outside and it's holding on. I was attacked by mealybugs, but it's doing well now, so that's good. This one I need to seriously repot this and take some of the some of these plants out because they're not doing well there. They need their space. This one, I thought that this Echeveria topsy-turvy was gonna blow up and become this beautiful thing. I do not know why it's struggling. It doesn't get that major sun for it to be drying up like this. So I just don't know. I tell you, succulents are like women. Undecided. Don't know how to behave. No, I'm kidding. Just, they're difficult. They're very difficult. This one is doing well. Someone is having a good time this morning. Early in the morning, they're rocking out. So this one is, remember this? I rescued this at a yard sale and I put it in here. It's doing really well. It's happy. This, guys, so let me ask you guys, what is this called? This I can't remember the name. It's not caladium. I can't remember the name, darn it. Anyways, I can't remember. Does it like a lot of water? Because I'm terrible at watering frequently. It does look better only because I watered it yesterday, but it was looking pretty sad. So I'm gonna try. I kept that jug there so I could remind myself to water. Okay, I'm noticing something. I'm looking at this plant, right? And I'm noticing dirt around the base. So that is giving me concerns for right now. and it's giving me concerns. Yeah. I'm gonna pick it up when I'm done and look at it. This is an arrangement that I did. Surprisingly, it's doing pretty well. The Echeverria Linacina, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's struggling because it had water sitting on it maybe when the sun came out. But so far so good. They're looking really pretty. Really pretty. So I'm really liking this. I need to trim these things off already. But yep. Oh guys, FYI, having rocks is a pain in the butt. I like it, but in order for it to stay looking neat, I have to pick up all the debris that always falls down, like all the pine needles. We get pine needles here like crazy, and I often do clean it. So that is time consuming, because I'll come out here with plans on messing with the plants specifically, but all my time will go into cleaning the rocks. And then like by the time I'm done, I'm like, dude, I'm ready to go inside. I'm hot and I have other things to do inside, you know, with the house, with the kids and other stuff. So yeah. So before I move on any further down, let me show you this. Again, same dilemma. You know, I planted these now, not in the fall. So some of them are doing okay and some of them are not. I also think that they can also handle a little bit more sun when the roots have been established. Of course, this one is doing well. Very happy there. This one, she's a trooper, so I feel like she's gonna do well in anything. The ghost plant and the California sunset, they're just strong, hardy plants to me, in my opinion. Oh, and this one as well. But it's more concerns of Echeverias. Usually those are the ones that we have issues, but for the conditions that they're being put through, they're doing okay. Eventually, little by little, I'll fill it in more so it looks really nice. But yeah, let's see. My gardenia plant, I think it needs more sun. I'm not sure. I don't know much about gardenias, so I need to look into it more. Oh, another issue that I'm having is when the neighbor walks her dog in the backyard, Maxie comes barging through here and knocks stuff down and breaks plants, and yeah. And then it's hard not to get upset with her. And I don't want to because she's just being a dog, but darn it, you're hurting my plants. And look, see, this is an example of a plant that she broke. And look, this is a gnome that I redid. He was looking pretty sad. And I revived it, and I love it. I love the way it turned out. I didn't touch the rock, the rock where he's laying on. I left that alone because a rock looks like a rock. But his clothes, his face, everything needed a paint job, so I did that. And then this guy as well. When I got him and I was looking, I was telling my husband, honey, give me an idea. What can I do with his, broken hand? And my husband was like, oh, you should take clay and make a hand. I'm like, I can't do that because the air dry clay that I have, I've been having issues with it, keeping it, sealing it. Like I try to seal it and I think it's good, and then time goes by and out of nowhere it just starts crumbling. So I'm like, I don't understand what's going on with that. But I was looking at it as I was painting it, and I started to think, does a pot fit in here? Like what size pot? And I remember my niece had gotten a few from the Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree carries two sizes of terracotta pots, the small one, and then the there's small and then there's really small. This is the really small that comes in 3-pack. So I placed it on there and it looked awesome. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. And now it becomes a planter as well. So I'm gonna plant something cute in there. This one I have been moving around back and forth as well because it wasn't looking good. So I put her in a table, but I think over there in the table she's getting too much sun, so I brought her back over here. So hopefully, I don't know, she looks better. This is super good. No issues here. No issues whatsoever. This one as well. So I think this is a really good, also easy plant to have. What's it called? A lot of little dead leaves here. They just sit there, so I want to remove those because you don't want them to rot on there. Anyways, so this is a good plant to have. I think it does well in bright light and sun as well. I don't know what that is. Don't like the sign of white stuff. I need to make sure that there is no mealybugs because I've never had such a serious case of mealybugs like I do this summer. It's like ridiculous. This one's doing well. This arrangement that I did is doing super well as well, and I love it. It's doing really good. Good girl. Pig is doing okay. Lost some plants there, and yeah, I'm just leaving it alone. I might redo it one day. And then I have this one. Oh, I took the agaboides that was in here and brought it inside. It wasn't looking too happy. Don't know why, because I didn't see any bugs. It just, I don't know. It was like, how would I say it? Something stunt the growth of it. I have no idea. But anyways, look who's about to flower again. I thought that it was done like that one time, but now it's gonna go again, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So it's doing well. What did I have here in the front? I can't remember what I had in the front in this one. I removed it a while back ago, so I can't remember. Anyways, look, that's from obviously too much rain, but it healed itself. So as long as I'm seeing firmness here, I'm gonna leave it alone to see if it just, pulls through and it stays firm. I'm gonna just leave it alone. So, but I'll keep an eye on it. This one is doing well as well. Here is a little desert rose that was struggling because it was attacked by mealybugs. This one gets attacked by mealybugs very often, the desert rose. So it's coming back, and so it's doing well. This car, was in my greenhouse for a while, is also doing well. So hopefully I can, maybe that's what I'm going to focus on in the fall, is trying to make arrangement with some of the plants that I have in the greenhouse and try to bring them out here. More of the common ones. Now the ones that are a little bit like chubbier, like moonstones and stuff like that, are more unique looking ones, those I'll keep in the greenhouse because I don't want to risk losing them. But yeah, I think it hurts more if you had a plant for so long and all of a sudden it dies. That would bother me more than a new plant. So yeah. So look at my beautiful desert rose over here. Looking really, really good. So that's doing good. These I haven't planted yet. I left it in here. It's doing okay. Anyways, this is not doing well. It's struggling here. These all these black marks, I'm gonna say, is from rain, and now they're cutting the grass over here. Let's see here. This one is doing okay. I had lost the echeveria that I had here. I pulled it out, so that's okay. This right here, guys, you know that this has been here forever and ever, and it's doing well. I'm not concerned with like the sun or anything with it because I've had it already here for maybe 3 years, going on 3 years. So I'm constantly look, there's a little black prince back there. Look at that. And here I have all the pearl Nurembergs that I never took out. I left it there. So still there. Let me throw this out. My husband put the red shade cloth back up. it's just a regular shading for backyards. It's not like for plants. But yeah, it does help to keep this area a little bit cooler, so I'm happy about that. It gives it a little interesting color. So let's talk about this one here. This happens right here, and it's because it wasn't getting enough light where it was. So I brought it over here. This is Fred. I'm sad that Fred looks a little weird, but he'll recover. Well, I mean, yeah, it might get bigger, so it's probably gonna look like this, maybe like a curve. I'm hoping it gets bigger. It should get bigger. My flapjacks are not turning red, and this gets a lot of sun. This gets some afternoon sun as well, but it's not turning red. They don't turn red on me. I don't know. Maybe they're getting too much water, so maybe they're not stressed enough. So yeah, I definitely decided that I'm gonna pull one of these out and put it in another pot. I like the tree look, so I'll see where I'll put that. This one can go anywhere. It could be in shade or it could be in sun. This is not the fire sticks. This is the pencil cactus. It looks exactly like it just doesn't turn red. I realized that a while back ago. So yeah, so this one's doing good. This one, guys, I feel really bad that I still have not taken it out of the pot, but it's doing super well. So it's doing good in its own soil that it came in. So I might just easily pop it out and just push it in there. I know it's gonna need more soil because of what is it, the legs and stuff of the turtle. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way how that one's doing. I still haven't planted anything here. I'm going to wait for fall. I'm also maybe gonna touch them up with some paint. It needs some paint. So yeah, lots of work having a home, and you know, if you want to keep it up, it's a lot of work, especially if you're gonna have a bunch of plants. And here I had some decent sized baby Echeveria Fred eyes. They were pretty big. They were probably, look at that. Look, that pot fell. I just noticed it right now. There's a pot that fell back there. Darn it. I'm telling you, my pots are always being knocked down by something. So, back to this. Yeah, it just was not doing well with the rain. So I beheaded them, and they're in the, no, I'm lying. I did put them in the greenhouse so they rooted. So they rooted already, and I put them in a pot on the other side. I'll show you that on my next video of the other side. I'll show you the other side in another video. Look, I'm already here at 29 minutes already just with this one. So let me just give you an overview of how things look. I feel like it looks a little messy right now. Well, the leaves doesn't help. I just picked all this up yesterday, and already by the afternoon yesterday, this was already like this. So imagine. My favorite areas to look at is right here. I love looking this way because I don't know, the colors in there, they're so pretty. The pots, I don't know, those yellows just really call my attention. So yeah, and the gnomes. So I'm really liking that spot over there. And what else? Now my new spot to look at is going to be over there as well. So I'm really liking that. Yep. What else can I tell you guys? Okay, let me go grab that pot and we'll find out together if that pot has mealybugs. Hey guys, I don't see any mealybugs. This plant produces a lot of farina, so I don't see any mealybugs. But what I do see is lots of roots here, and sometimes when some plants do that, not all the time, but it could be a sign that it's trying to heal itself and get rid of maybe like the bottom stem, because maybe down in here, way down, maybe there's mealybugs in the roots, because mealybugs can be in roots, but I'm just not seeing mealybugs, so I'm unsure. I'll treat it just to be sure, just to be on the safe side, but not even one. At least I would find one if it does have any mealybugs. But anyways, that's it, guys, for this update. This is something else that I use to kill mealybugs. I think it's working. I think it might, I want to say it might work better than alcohol. Like, I feel like the alcohol was a little too harsh on these plants. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to use this and treat these again. I think these might not have any mealybugs, but I do see white signs on this still. And I'm gonna pot them separately and just let them recover in some shade. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, I didn't show you my beautiful Agavoides. Look, she's doing well up here. She is handling the sun right here, doing really well. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye, guys.